My name is Michelle Yeager. I'm the director of the University Advising and Academic Support Center. I'm also the chair of Council of Academic Advisors. Every student, when they come to Western, is assigned an academic advisor. That advisor helps the student walk through and navigate higher education and to help them meet their academic goals, especially to graduate. In my center, I know we're called the University Advising Center, but we don't advise all students. We just advise three populations. The first population that we advise are students who are undeclared. We call them university advising because the advisors who work with those students have a general working knowledge of every major on campus. These students are exploring their options. When they work with an advisor, we work with them on exploring not only their interests, but what are their skills, and we help them choose a major that is a best fit. Students who go through the university advising program tend to fall into a major and not change because they fall into the right major. If you're working with a student who is in a major and is not enjoying it, doesn't like it, thinks they want to do something different, please refer those students to the UAASC or to my office, because we will get them plugged in and working with a university advising advisor who will walk them through that decision-making process. The second group of students that we work with are students who have entered our campus through the Office of Academic Services, or what we call OAS. These students, their admission profile fell slightly below our admission standards, but we feel they have the potential to be successful at our university. Those students come through the OAS program with and they have to meet certain conditions. They sign a participation agreement, and in that participation agreement, they promise to do several things. One, they promise to meet with an academic advisor every 2 weeks. We do that because we are trying to support them and build a solid academic foundation their first year. The second they agree to is to explore and to find and have a declared major. They are not released from our program until they have a declared major. Then they need to have the GPA to be able to enter that major area. We also, as part of the program, they agree to attend tutoring if needed. The next item that they agree to is to waive their FERPA rights, and what that means is that our academic advisors can work closely with their parents or guardians. And finally, the last condition for admittance is that they agree to not join a fraternity or sorority while they are in this program. Now, we know that we have students who come and want to join and be a part of the fraternal organization. We understand that. So we do allow students to waive that option after their first semester of being with us. So if they want to join a fraternity or sorority and they have a GPA of 2.9 or higher, they have completed 15 hours, they have seen their advisor 6 out of 8 assigned appointments, and they have no judicial referrals, then we will, in January of their freshman year, we will sign a waiver that they can join a fraternity or sorority, but they have to continue in the OAS program for the next semester until they're released. Our third population that we work with are students in the TAP program, or our Transitional Advising Program. These are students that have a declared major, but they do not have the GPA to enter that major. Those students work with an academic advisor. They meet with them 3 to 4 times during the semester. That advisor is helping the student monitor their academic progress. They're helping plug them into support services if needed. And they're basically trying to help them reach the GPA that they need to enter the program. If during that time they find that they're not going to have the GPA or their academic goals have changed, that advisor will also help them explore an option B or a new plan of academic plan. The other area that my office supervises is we don't supervise all tutoring on campus, but we do have a crew of students that are graduate students on campus. They are master level students, and we do hire them to tutor in many of the general education courses. You can find that information on our website. Part of our role is to help provide academic services to help students when they find themselves in academic difficulty. If you have a student that is struggling with a class, the first thing I would like you to do is to take them to the tutoring site. And the way you get there is by going into the search engine here and just type in the word tutoring and go to search. It will bring you to this page, and it's the advising tutoring page. Once you get here, there's so many resources that are available. We have Rocky resources that are available. And if you scroll down, what you're going to find is just every single course that we offer tutoring here. And let me scroll down, because one of the big ones will be mathematics. So if you click on mathematics, you're going to see all the different math courses that we provide tutors. And let's just go to Math 099. Here is the complete listing of the course, what building, the tutoring, the room, the day of the week, the times, and the format. And what you'll see is not only do we offer drop-in, but we also offer email and Skype tutoring for students who maybe who want to stay in their dorm room and plug in via the internet. So these are all options for us. We offer tutoring not only in Memorial Hall here, but we also offer tutoring, drop-in tutoring at the library and also in Tanner Hall, on the first floor of Tanner Hall. Tutoring is mostly offered Sunday through Thursdays. And this information is also available on the mobile app, Western's mobile app, if you go to the tutoring icon. This tutoring information has to be adjusted and updated every semester. So it's usually goes live about the third week of the semester. So please bring your students to this area. Make sure that this is the information and these are the tools that they will need. They'll need to bring pencil and erasers, paper, their course notes, their textbook, a syllabus, any study guides for math, calculator. Make sure that students know to come prepared to the tutoring session so that we can help them. The other thing we offer to students are what we call Rocky resources. Rocky resources are mini 30-minute to 45-minute study skills workshops that we offer that are free to all students. This poster is going to be in all of the res halls so that students can look at it and see what are some options that they have to help them become the master student that they need to be. We cover everything from time management to course organization to taking notes to midterm preparation to stress management. So there's some wonderful opportunities that we have for students to improve their study skills and become the best student they can be. The University Advising and Academic Services Center is located in the lower level of Memorial Hall. If you need to find us, just come into Memorial Hall, go down the stairs to the basement level, and follow the purple signs back to the double glass doors. Walk all the way into the room. You'll see the reception desk where we ask you to check in. When a student needs to see an academic advisor, we recommend that they call and set up an appointment or email their advisor to set up the appointment. Each advisor has a different method of scheduling appointments, so please refer to the method that your advisor would like you to use. Again, if students do not remember who their academic advisor is, they can find that information on STARS. Their academic advisor's name and contact information would be located there. Finally, as an RA, there's a couple of things that you can do to help with working with students. One, When you have a student who is wanting to drop a class, please encourage them to meet with their academic advisor before dropping the course. The reason for that is that advisor knows the course sequence and what semester's courses are being offered. If a student drops a prerequisite that's needed to take the next level course, they may have to wait a year before they can take it, and that will push back their graduation. So it's very important for students to see their academic advisor, talk to their academic advisor before they drop a class. We need you to encourage students to make appointments with their academic advisor prior to pre-registration. Academic advisors' appointments get filled up very quickly. We need students to come and start making appointments in October for their November pre-reg time, and we need them to make their appointments in March for their April pre-registration appointment. So if they can get their appointments early, then it's going to help them to be able to register on time. And then the last thing we need you to do is to encourage students to use the tutoring, use the Writing Center, to use the Rocky Resource Study, the study workshops, because we need students to graduate. We need students to be academically successful. We're here to work with them, to partner with them, and so we need anything you can do to help support that and to help get students plugged in, we appreciate. Thank you. That's all I have.